morning. My name is Kawai. I'm from the F&B industry.
My name is Heng. Both of us are siblings and founders of the company.
We founded a few brands. We started with Coffee Society in Paprika, and then Garage 51 in Sunway, and then Underground Society in Sunway as well. And then later we moved to One Otama Pro Caffeinating. And our latest venture is strangely a matcha brand, very interesting. We have it in Taman Tun, and we're also building the next store in KL City.
I think revenue aside, I think the most rewarding part will be how customers are able to come and really enjoy the fruit of our label. Like for an example, for our matcha brand that we just launched, we did an event with the National Cancer Society recently. So for just the background of our matcha store, we serve all non-dairy milk. We have 5 non-dairy milk options: soy milk, cashew milk, oat milk, almond milk, and coconut milk. So all these are non-dairy milk, unsweetened, and also we don't use sugar. We use stevia. So the young survivor group of National Cancer Society came to our place. They were like amazed by the amount of non-dairy milk that we have, and because we don't use sugar, we use stevia. So all these are what we planned for alternative lifestyle and alternative form of beverage. Instead of sugar, we use stevia. Instead of fresh milk, we use non-dairy milk. So to us, it's like just another option. But to them, it's a lifestyle. To them, it's in them. They need, because the cancer cells feed on sugar, so they avoid sugar. And so when they found out that we have a place like that they can really come and just be carefree and enjoy, that is something really rewarding to us.
I think over the years of running F&B, it's a very unforgiving industry, especially with the first year we made a lot of losses. And now that we are venturing into matcha, we took all of the mistakes that we learned in the previous years, and we try to turn it around and try to build the matcha industry in Malaysia. So as for the challenges, I think right now it would have been educating the customers, because matcha is, even though it's a 1,000-year-old drink beverage, but in Malaysia especially, we are in terms of matcha, it's very new. So a lot of educating, a lot of customers will walk in and say, what is matcha? Is it green tea? Is it matcha? What's the difference? So a lot of frequently asked questions, and we have to groom our team to be able to answer those questions carefully and also gently. So I think the greatest challenge would be moving forward, how to push the matcha industry to be something like a daily drink, almost like coffee. Yeah, that would be the greatest challenge.
The favorite part would be, as an entrepreneur, you get the flexibility of hours, but flexibility of hours in terms of not so tied down to 9 to 5, but that would mean you are also working 24/7, 7 days a week. Yeah, I think so far we are still, although it's challenging and difficult, but so far we are still enjoying it.
I think my favorite part is meeting different people. I remember the first few years, there are some customers that became friends. Until today, every outlet that we open, they'll like send flowers, they'll like support us. So that's really nice, and that is probably the favorite part of being an entrepreneur, being able to engage with different new people. That is really interesting for me.
Because we recently started a new brand called Matcha Matcha, which specializes in all things matcha. So we really want to grow this brand, not just locally, but we aim to grow it in a region in Southeast Asia, to really paint the town with matcha. Yeah, so because it really has tremendous potential, and at the moment it is not very appreciated yet, but it is growing. So we think there's a huge potential there. We've really been doing a lot of branding, even especially on social media. It's pretty heavy on branding, and also not just branding for sales, but we also do a lot of community events, like the one that I mentioned earlier, which is National Cancer Society, and then we also have community classes coming up, like yoga sessions, working out sessions, floral classes, things like that. Dessert to me is always something cold, so ice cream.
Yeah, to me it's the same also. I like something, well, I think I like something like shaved ice, something icy, Korean bingsu is fine. Yeah, ice kacang is great. Yeah.
Black coffee.
Yeah, we only drink black coffee. Yeah. I wish I could read and write Chinese.
No. Can I have unlimited talent?
I don't think, well, you can be certified to be a barista by the Coffee Association, but most importantly, I don't think it's a certification. It's more, we say the first 200 cups or first 100 cups of coffee you make is probably rubbish. So it's a lot of patience, a lot of, same with matcha, we need a lot of time to master it. So it's the patience that is very valuable to the learning process. Not just so much about getting a cert from a certain association or anything like that. So I think passion and the willingness to be patiently learning over time. Every day matcha and coffee is different. They are almost like living things. They're plants. So I think that's where it's very important.
I think another thing is that it's not just about how you make it, whether your latte art is nice. It's also about whether you are able to engage customers, whether you're able to serve them, whether you're able to explain to them what you do. Yeah, that's also a very big part of being a barista.
I think the Malaysian coffee culture is growing, just like matcha is definitely growing. 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, we don't drink coffee. I mean, I myself don't drink coffee. We only know what is kopi peng. But 10 years later, it's amazing that the whole market actually can tell the difference between the Americano and the long black, a latte and a flat white and a cappuccino. 10 years ago, really nobody knows, or really a very small amount of people actually can tell the difference. But we are very happy and we're very proud that the Malaysian coffee industry can get to where it is today, where even in a summer country like ours, people actually drink lots and lots of coffee, and that is very good to boost the economy of our not just the F&B industry, but generally the whole the SME industry in Malaysia. So we are very happy with where the Malaysian coffee culture is going, and more so in the future, we are looking forward to more matcha introducing the market as well, just like we are doing right now.
I think you really have to have a goal, like it can be a yearly goal or can be a short-term goal. So when you have a goal, then I think it's really clear how you want to work backwards. And everything you do, you're very focused, your mind is sharp, you just want to run towards that goal, and then you will do whatever it takes, and your mind will be tuned in a way where you will do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. Then you will suddenly have a lot of ideas to how you want to get there. So I think every day when you get up, you have that goal in mind, and then you just want to chase it. So I think that's one way to stay motivated.
I think what Heng said is very true, setting goals. Also for us, we read a lot, especially for myself. I read 28 books last year. To stay motivated, I actually read a lot of books to learn from different personalities. It could be a business person, it could be a biography of some other people. I think even throughout the whole pandemic, we have restriction movement orders, so it's the best time to be able to engage in a good book or good books to really stay motivated, to really understand, to tap into a world that we have never, get a chance to. Maybe certain very prominent businessmen. So we really get to pick their minds, really get to understand how they think of certain things, and I think that really helped us to stay motivated along the way. When we feel like down, when we feel like discouraged, then we read books of people telling great stories, how they overcome the challenges and their trouble. So I think to stay motivated, we have to continuously to draw energy from people who have done it. Yeah. So that is how we stay motivated. I think let's grow the industry together. As for customers, continue to support cafes like us. Sometimes your support goes a long way. We have friends that we have made, they were customers, and then now they are friends. And I think it's a very beautiful community that we are trying to build, not just sales and revenue and cost and profits. More so, I think we are building like a big family, like a big friendship that we might not know each other now, but come and support us, support the rest of the F&B industries, and then it's a very human and interesting thing to be part of a big family.